Worried about bugs in New York City? Living in New York City comes with its perks and its pests. I'm Diana from Dr. Sniffs, where our bedbug sniffing dogs help track down infestations fast. Today we're talking about something every New York City tenant should know, your rights when it comes to bedbugs in 2025. We'll link in the description to all of the resources we used when gathering this information. You do have a right to a bedbug-free home. Bedbugs aren't just annoying, they're classified as hazardous housing violation by the New York City Department of Housing Preservation and Development. That means landlords are legally required to eradicate them. Under the New York City law, bedbugs are a Class B violation, and landlords have 30 days to fix the issue. They must not only treat the infestation, but also prevent it from returning. That includes sealing cracks and crevices, those gaps around your moldings and pipes that pests use like highways. So, who pays for bedbug treatment? Well, in New York, the landlord is responsible for paying for bedbug treatment if it's a multi-unit dwelling. I think it has to be around 3 units or more. That's in the New York City Housing Maintenance Code, but you don't necessarily have to use the same person the landlord has a contract with. In many cases, you'll find a bedbug specialist company online who you'd much rather work with. But just know that the landlord may only pay for treatment if they use their own exterminator who they have a contract with. It's worth it to mention that I've seen some clients get the landlord to pay 50% towards the treatment company of their own choice. This is because you may find a bedbug specialist company online that uses methods like apprehend that's much more expensive than the one the landlord has a contract with. But in some cases, a landlord will let you choose your own exterminator. What's not clearly spelled out is whether they must pay for an inspection, like a canine bedbug inspection. Some landlords cover it, others won't, unless you advocate for yourself. If you're seeing bites or signs of bugs, report it immediately to your property manager and ask about inspection options. Some buildings even have annual contracts with canine companies like ours to scan multiple units proactively. It's your right to know the building's bedbug history. Here's something many tenants don't know. Landlords must submit an annual bedbug infestation report to New York City's Department of Housing Preservation and Development. That's required by law, subdivisions 27-2018.1 and 27-2018.2. They also have to disclose the building's past 1-year bedbug history to you in writing, whether you're a new tenant signing a lease or renewing one. So if you're moving in or renewing in 2025, ask for the documents. So New York City has specific laws requiring landlords to disclose bedbug infestations to tenants. These regulations aim to ensure transparency and protect tenants from unknowingly moving into infested units. But the landlord does not have to tell you which exact unit is infested. So what are the New York City bedbug disclosure laws? So first up, there's an annual bedbug disclosure to new tenants. Under New York City's HPD, landlords must provide prospective tenants with a 1-year history of bedbug infestations for both the specific unit and the entire building. This disclosure must be presented before the tenant signs a lease. The required form is the Notice to Tenant Disclosure of Bedbug Infestation History. Next up, the annual bedbug filing with HPD. In accordance with Local Law 69 of 2017, property owners of multiple dwellings are required to file an annual bedbug report with the New York City Department of Housing Preservation and Development. This report details the number of units infested, treatments applied, and any reinfestations within the previous year. The filing must occur between December 1st and December 31st each year. Landlords must either distribute the filing receipt to each tenant upon lease commencement or renewal, or post it in a prominent location within the building. And then there's the notification of new infestations. As of December 22nd, 2024, New York State law, Real Property Law 235-J, mandates that landlords notify tenants of a bedbug infestation within 72 hours of becoming aware of it. This notification must be provided to tenants residing in units adjacent to, above, or below the infested unit. Additionally, a notice must be posted in a common area accessible to all tenants. The notice should not disclose the specific unit affected or any personally identifying information about the tenant. So, accessing the bedbug history of a building, how do you do it? Tenants can access a building's bedbug history only if a complaint was filed or if the landlord added the information through the HPD online portal. In many cases, a building has a bedbug issue, but it never gets reported because the tenants are either self-treating or they hire their own extermination company without the landlord even knowing about it. However, the resource does provide information on complaints, violations, and the annual bedbug reports filed by landlords. When you type an address into the HPD online, you'll see a page which has clickable links like this to complaints, violations, and other problems in the building. Then you'll see all the different complaints listed out. Like right here, you could see the bedbug was one of them. So what do you do as a new prospective tenant? Request disclosure. Prospective tenants should request the bedbug infestation history before signing a lease and report issues. If a landlord fails to provide the required disclosures or address an infestation, tenants can file a complaint by calling 311 or visiting HPD online. These laws are designed to promote transparency and ensure that tenants are informed about potential bedbug issues in their residences. So what must landlords do to comply? Under New York City law and Local Law 69, here's what landlords are supposed to do. Fill out the annual bedbug history report. We'll link to it in the description. Hire a licensed pest control company, not the building super. Use integrated pest management, which includes inspecting all apartments yearly, sealing cracks and crevices, vacuuming, and targeted pesticide applications. Inspect and treat units above and below and across from any infested one. Clean and treat vacant units before renting them out. Give advance notice before using any pesticides. If your landlord is cutting corners, say sending the super with a can of spray, that's not legal. Document it, then file a report with 311. What you can do as a tenant. As a tenant, you should never bring furniture in from the street. If you suspect exposure, wash and dry your clothes on high heat for at least 1 hour. Store potentially exposed items in sealed plastic bags until you can treat or wash them. Ask your landlord to seal cracks and entry points in your unit. And if you're seeing bugs day or night, request an inspection. Bedbugs don't care about how clean your apartment is. They care about access to a blood meal. So, when to file a complaint? If your landlord refuses to treat or keeps delaying the process, this is when you may call 311 to file a formal complaint. You need to document everything: emails, photos, bite logs, any pictures of bugs. If violations are issued, the landlord will have no choice but to treat. Everyone in New York City has the right to a safe, pest-free home. If you suspect a bedbug or any other pest problem, you need a professional inspection. Give us a call at Dr. Sniffs. We're here to help. No judgment, just accurate results. Like and subscribe if you want more bedbug facts from someone who actually deals with this stuff every day.